It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, who the fuck have I become? It's November. First week in November. Madness. There's more over there. And I'm singing Christmas songs? That's more disturbing. Hey YouTube, how are we doing? Hope everyone's keeping safe and well. Just want to address one thing before I go any further. Yes, this is a video being filmed during the UK lockdown too, which has obviously been adhered to, as you can see by those fine gentlemen over there. But yeah, the one advantage of being a solo scooter rider is that you have to go to the shops more often, because obviously getting deliveries and stuff is quite difficult at the moment, because everyone wants to stay at home and keep safe. Well, not everyone, almost no one it seems. So it means I go, if I need something I have to go to the shops pretty often, and that's the excuse to go out on my bike. So I've had to run out and do a couple of errands, and while I go to the shop at the time, good opportunity to get out on the bike, clear my air. That's definitely not happening. I've noticed I cough a lot when I'm filming. What is that all about? But an opportunity to film just a few random bits and bobs, get some content up on the channel, help focus the old mind and stuff like that. Oh look, there's the upgraded version of my bike. So yeah, thanks if it's your first time here, stumbling across my corner of the internet and all that, really appreciate it. If you've been here before, I even appreciate that extra bit more. Now, to start the video, I didn't actually plan on this, but might as well while we're here and we're recording, I'm going back down the road where I crashed. So this is where I crashed in just over a month ago, actually a month ago today pretty much, and this is where it happened. I was coming down this hill here. It's called Lay Hill in Birmingham, and I was coming down pretty much like this. There was no traffic, there were no cars or anything like that, as it was about 10:15 at night coming down here. And they've recently added, you can see how greasy the road is with the oil and stuff, because it's a bit wet at the moment, and it was probably about as wet, probably a little bit wetter than this. And they've added these speed bumps recently, which the way is good because stops people racing around here. And I was coming down. Now this bit of the road's where I actually crashed. It's quite slick here, and I was coming down, and I know I wasn't going that fast because we've just passed it. There's a speed thing that tells you how fast you're going, and basically it's here. No it wasn't, it was this. I went through these here, and as I went through here, my bike slipped about here, right here, slipped, and it slid. I slid and the bike slid, and the bike actually crashed right there at the bottom of that top of that speed bump, and I probably finished up about 10 yards behind it. So yeah, that was a really weird feeling coming down here. I feel a bit weird, a bit apprehensive, but this is genuinely roughly how I was riding. I was probably going a little bit quicker, but I don't come down in like an idiot anyway, because one, it's wet, two, it's an awful ride, and this bit of road at the bottom, it's like a minefield. So you don't want to come down there speed and then put your brake on at the bottom, skid, and then have to go straight onto that. So yeah, that's where it happened, and that's the first time I've actually been back down there. And I've also just realised this, I'm going in completely the wrong direction to where I actually want to go, so we'll take a bit of a detour, bit of extra time out on the bike. Lockdown rules do say you can ride your motorcycle, you can go out if you're on your own, you're not meeting up with people and stuff like that. Like, you are allowed to drive a car for exercise, I believe. So I know during the first lockdown, any videos that were being put up by motovloggers got a lot of negative attention and stuff like that. So I'm sorry if you feel that way. Don't worry, this isn't me joyriding and stuff like that. Anyone who knows me knows I'm definitely not one person for leaving the house unless I have to. But yeah, sometimes it's good to get on the the bike. Generally, right now is how stops my brain from overthinking things and stuff like that. So it's nice to get out, but obviously when I get out there has to be a reason to do it. But yeah, I hope all of you guys and girls out there are keeping well. Yeah, I feel a bit weird now after riding down that hill. It's yeah, anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's keeping safe. Obviously, coming up to Christmas and stuff, we're in the first week. Has it been a week yet? No, it hasn't even been a week of lockdown yet, has it? 'Cause it's only been a few days. But yeah, people are still adjusting, but there's still a lot of people out and about. I have noticed a few times that a lot of businesses still haven't closed. There's been reports of pubs still being open, so it doesn't really feel any different. But as long as everyone's safe, that's the important thing, and whether you agree with the lockdown or not. Yeah, so this is just random thoughts, because I thought while I'm out I might as well film something. So we've done me being a wimp and getting a bit emotional about riding down the hill where I crashed. Another thing, to keep it completely relevant, whether this comes out near to the time or not, and I know they say never get political in your videos, and this isn't that at all, but I just want to say like a massive, well, not a massive thank you, but I suppose massive congratulations to anyone who's from the United States of America watching. Obviously it's a historic moment that we witnessed over the weekend. I still don't think it's actually official, but Joe Biden is the president-elect of the United States of America now. So he will be the 46th president of the United States of America now, succeeding over from Donald Trump. And whoever you support, whether you supported Trump or whatever, and I say you can support who you want to, and whatever, I have my beliefs, you have yours. But whoever you support, one thing that has to be recognised is, and I said this on Twitter recently, that people over here in the UK, like we moan about our government, the Conservatives and all that, and they are clearly not good people, and they clearly do not always do the best things and stuff like that. And yes, things aren't always as simple as it looks on the surface. See, non-essential shops closed, not a chance. But yeah, so just, but they make difficult decisions and whatever. But you can't. It's difficult to look at what's been happening in the USA in the last week or so and be like, this isn't like a historical moment. This isn't the start of something. When no matter who you support, if your people are taking to the streets to celebrate in the middle of a global pandemic in a country that is easily the worst hit of all of the countries in the world right now, I believe. The USA has a terrible rate because of decisions and whatever, and obviously it's a massive country. But the fact that people feel that swell to take to the streets, to not just to protest as they have done in the last year or so, but for other reasons that they're rightfully to do so. But to when it became clear that Biden was looking to win the election, the joy being expressed in the streets by the people, and again, no matter who you support, if you don't see that as something meaningful, then it I don't know when you ever will. That a country as great as they like to call themselves and tell each other, that has been so divided for such a time. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here, but I'm going to shoot across the front of this truck. I probably shouldn't. But yeah, a country that is clearly divided, and as are quite a few at the moment, including our own here in the UK. But that swell of things changing, they've had different, they have elections every 4 years in America. They've had some presidents that have been problematic and whatever, but to see when people take to the street and come out with that, it's not grief, it's more of a celebration of change and the like. It's clear that there's something's not right, something hasn't been right, and it's a country that's hurting. So massive congratulations to the people of the United States. I hope things do change over there. They clearly need to for whatever reasons, and hopefully now that they can move forward and start righting some of the wrongs, maybe, if that's the right sentence. So that's trying to. I'm not saying I'm not being political, because clearly I'm talking about an election. So it is political, but I'm not forcing my opinion. You're entitled to to vote and support whoever you like and whatever. But the main thing is that country now comes forward and gets together. I think Joe Biden said it best, and Kamala Harris, who's again making history as the first black woman, the first black woman, the first black person, and the first person of South Asian descent to be voted into office in the United States of America again. So more history being made there. And excellent. But yeah, Joe Biden said it himself. Like this is a time. I think he's a Democrat. Is it? Again, he's a Democrat, but like he's there to represent the whole of the United States, and that's what's needed now. The country needs to come together, just as the UK does, and other countries, because the world's going through some shit right now, people, and being divided doesn't help. You know, sometimes you've got to come together. You know, it's like you know, you've seen all these sci-fi stories and these video games and films and stuff like that. You know, sometimes there's times where oh, excuse me, that didn't sound good. Sometimes there's a time when you've got to put your differences aside and come together to fight a bigger battle, and I think that's definitely the time now. So yeah, away from the deep stuff, I'm going to go to Sainsbury's and get some food. What else is there to talk about while we're here? I don't think we've just had a leaf go into my helmet, lovely. Yeah, a few videos have gone up. If you saw the videos on the Lex Motor Titan, they should have gone up by now, about the wobble. I apologise to anyone who thought that was like the YouTube equivalent. I can use the buzz right now, I don't know, I'm not. The YouTube equivalent of clickbait. That wasn't the intention, it was just because it was all... I've got a lot of random footage that I've filmed in the last few weeks and whatever, and I just want, you know, I want to use it and get it on the channel, and stuff like that. But then obviously I'm filming other stuff like now. And but then you want to try and get that up in a timely manner as well. So, but then I also don't want to put out 20-minute videos and stuff like that. So yeah, apologies if you think it was clickbait. It was just the way, because it was too jarring if you to edit from one to the other and stuff like that. But you know, I put it all, I put it all out in like a short period of time as well to make sure there was no, you know, I didn't want to put one up and then make people wait a week and stuff like that. Oh, last thing, there is one last thing before I get to Sainsbury's. So, I am now, I think at the time of recording this, I'm now on 82 subscribers, which is excellent. You know, it's going, and I love the fact that you guys support me and stuff like that. And every time I put up a video, I seem to get more subscribers, which is fantastic. Maybe if I get one for every cough in the video, I don't know what it is. I don't cough when I'm not on the bike. But yeah, so you know, it's steadily climbing, and when I get to 100 subs, I've got a giveaway lined up. If you follow me on Twitter, links in the description and all that. I've got, so basically I bought some mirrors for the bike. I think I mentioned it. I decided that they weren't quite right for this bike, and what have you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them away. They're a set of Oxford mirrors. They're brand new. They have been screwed in. One of them has been screwed in. The left-hand one has been screwed in. While I to test it, and that's what, you know, that's it. No damage to it whatsoever. Oh, road. No damage to it whatsoever, completely fine, suitable for almost every bike the guy in the shop told me. They're nice mirrors, they just don't work for me. So yeah, they're about £30 in value. I think they're on sale for £15 each when I bought them. You know, so obviously it's not the, you know, but rather it was either that or I was gonna leave them in my garage and they could sit there as spares. And what have you. So I decided, you know, 100 subs, it's not, you know, nice to give something back to people who supported me. So yeah, as soon as I'm hitting the 100 sub mark, what I'll do is then I'll knock a video together and you know, with how to win. And there's a few other things I want to give away as well, inspired by the wonderful Western Supermoto vlog. Go check him out, I'll put his link in the description. He did a giveaway recently. I think he's doing another one at the moment. Go check him out. He's doing another one at the moment for this like a bike alarm, and I've actually bought a couple and been using them. Quality bit of kit, so I might chuck a couple of those in as well as part of the giveaway, but we'll see how things are near the time. So yeah, I'm just getting to the old supermarket of choice now, so I will let you all go back to enjoying your days and whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you're not already subscribed, now is a good reason to, you know, hit the old subscription button, because as I say, got a giveaway coming up, you know, if you're interested. And yeah, again, thanks for the support. Stay safe, ride safe, and I will see you in the next one.